And here we are. Monday afternoon, early evening, 6, almost 26, quarter past 6. Yeah, another fine day. Apparently we will have this good weather for this week at least, but next week or perhaps during the weekend there will be some cooling off, perhaps some rain, and then next week it will be like 10 degrees during the day. Today it was like 23, 24. Yeah. So it turns out that yesterday Liza didn't eat the whole day. Well, at least in the morning, and then afternoon when I gave her, and of course she didn't want even treats, regular, the small ones or the ears. But when mom came home from Prekmurje at 9 p.m, she of course at first had to tell her how much she missed her, how much she was suffering here. And then of course mom brought up the her bowl, food bowl, and of course Liza ate, okay, she ate like 2/3, 3/4 of almost everything. So she ate all the cooked stuff and majority of kibble. And then she actually opened the door, went down to her landing, and brought back both of ears and ate also the ears. So yeah, and of course then she slept with mom in her bed until the morning. This is all, yeah. Let's say if mom comes back for, let's say, for the first 2 or even 3 nights, she will not leave her bed at any cost. But then later, when she gets accustomed of mom being there, she will sleep little bit on the ground, little bit on the bed, and so forth. So yeah, she was real happy when mom came back. And if you're wondering why mom doesn't take Liza with her on the weekend retreat, the problem is that the house isn't fenced in, and on the both neighboring properties on the sides there are dogs which Liza would talk to throughout the day. But those aren't the real problem. There are 2 even more bigger issues. Some Lizzie, some. Dol, tako, tuki. She wants to walk on the grass where there are so many glass particles. Eko, tuki pa lahko. So the 2 main problems there are, because it's relatively peaceful village, quite a lot of people, the regular dwellers, the permanent dwellers, have their dogs off leash, and of course they don't have fenced in yards, which means the dogs are, you know, roaming around the village freely. And Liza is not really a fan of other dogs wandering around without a leash. And even bigger problem is that would be especially, you know, problematic during mornings or at evenings, that the house is bordering to the field, and which is then bordering to the forest. And that means there are a lot of wildlife coming basically directly also to the house, you know, to feed. Rabbits, foxes, deer, pheasants, and yeah, Liza would, you know, most likely try to chase them. So yeah, and then, you know, so if whenever she's up there in Prekmurje, Tuki, pridna, she has to be on, you know, a long leash, 10-meter leash, but still a leash, you know, and she's not accustomed, you know, when she's on the yard, here at home. Nihi, no demo, ja, kava je bilo zdaj. You know, she's accustomed of being unleashed. So yeah, that's it. Another day. Almost behind us. So when we came home, Liza will rest for a minute or so. I will in the meantime heat up her food from yesterday, veggies from yesterday, and she will then have her dinner. Okay, that's it for today.